Hello everyone, it has been a while, I believe 2 weeks, maybe three. I don't know, it's been so long. But I think I'm back now. I think my internet is fine with me doing things at all again, which is good. Today we will be concluding Terraria Tuesdays on this fine Wednesday. Because yesterday the internet died when I wanted to stream because of a thunderstorm. So that was fun. But hey, at least it doesn't have the problems it did for the past 2 weeks anymore, so still nice. Uh, yeah, I figured it's a good idea, or it just works, to conclude a Terraria Tuesday, the thing that's about terminating it, on a non-Tuesday. That's just funny. Anyway, hoping everything works. Uh, so turn off the pause and get to it. So I don't know if I had any plans last time, but I do believe that fighting Skeletron is part of the plan for things to do as I progress. So last thing we did was catch fish and fight the eye. Often. I don't know if I'm ready for Skeletron yet. But who knows, maybe I should go for it. I think that's what you do in terms of spawn. Okay, I didn't know it was marked on the map. I think Skeletron is what you do next before doing the World Eater and such. Eater of Worlds or whatever, the boss here. I think it was Skeletron next as the general go-to plan. Mandy, get out the door. Marty, okay. Oh, so it wasn't open because it was stuck that way. It was because you were standing there. Okay. Ah, I can run fast. Yippee. And I have the squirrel hook. I should get this over to the side just so that I can see if someone does hop into chat today. Oopsie. It's fine, I lived. Oh man, now I have to get used to playing this again because I haven't played it in 3 weeks or something. Maybe more at this point. Either way, it's been a while. Why am I having frame drops on this game? Are you okay, computer? You need to calm down. Also, my computer can no longer work at peak performance, I believe. Because lately it's been starting up real slow for some reason. Already checked for viruses, it doesn't have a lot of background stuff going on. Ooh, goodie bag. Oh, it's that time of year. How nice. Ooh, we're getting our first frame drops of the day. As in the latency based ones, not the actual game frames that I've lost multiple times now. Oh yeah, I can run on the water. Okay, so it looks like it's every time an asset needs to be loaded. No, I'm terminating Terraria Tuesday. Hello, Master. Been missing you. How have you been? What's in the goodie bag? Did I not turn off the pausing? There we go. Okay. Jack Skeletron? Jacking Skeletron, okay. I should have put some things in chests. By the way, how's the audio? Okay, a traveling merchant. Guess I'm going back home. What do you want? Or what do you got? I already have one of those. Dazzle Nectar, Katana, which would have been nice if it wasn't weak. Okay, nothing worth anything. Let's go put some stuff in chests then. That bunny is wearing a Halloween costume, silly little thing. Don't you know that wearing that sort of thing is what gets you killed? What did I take out of the chest? I've been fine, was sick for a bit and my sleeping schedule is big bad. Ah. That's troublesome. But are you feeling better now? Or are you still sick? Bunny. I'll put the bait in a different chest. What did I remove from this one though? That's what I can't figure out. Put away the bunny. Put all the bait away. Glad the audio appears to be fine. Always a good thing. So I apparently don't have any sugar thorn. Or didn't until now. Catch, catch, catch. Feeling much better now. That's great to hear. I'll sort my chests and stuff another day. For now, I must go. Skeletron awaits, I think. I don't know. Can't remember how the things work and what the requirements are. I think I just need to beat the eye once or something, but I'm not sure. Ooh, you actually got me with that disguise. I didn't realize you were slime for a second. Wait a sec. Just need to quickly check something with the stream. Okay, so the chat is appearing. Good. Just making sure. For once, a lot of things have actually happened in the time that I couldn't stream. Like, things already happened quite a few of in the first week. And since then, more things have happened. So for once in my existence, things have actually happened. Am I gonna talk about them? I wanna, but I don't know if I will. My brain sorta needs to get there. I don't know why, but I don't like talking about my own things for some reason. Wacky how that works. One enemy. No enemy. I have no enemies. Oh, there's an enemy. 2 enemies. This light is blinding. Turn it down without my model glitching. If I start glitching a lot, just let me know. One of the new things that happened in the time I was away, it actually happened before my last stream, but I hadn't been able to do anything with it at that time, is I got a new old phone. So, to me it's new, but it's been in use for quite a few years. I think it's an iPhone 11 Pro. So I also now, if I ever am in a position to be like, yeah, sure, more advanced face tracking is something I can work with, then I do now have access to the nice facial reading of the newer iPhones and such. So if I ever can afford it, I will start working on giving my model the nice tracking stuff. What is up? I need someone else in chat to confirm, but it looks like there's a massive delay between the stream and the chat today, which is weird. Why would that happen? So, I now have a phone that actually lasts more than 20 minutes outside of the charger. Because my previous phone literally, it was like you take it out of the charger when it's at 100%, go to the bathroom, when you're done, it's at, or before you're even done, it's at 1%. Now I believe the battery display was probably also way off because it lasted way longer on 1% than it did on the entire 99 other percentages. 4 p.m. When does it count as night? 6 or 7 p.m.? Let me just check on my own phone. If I go into the stream, what happens? No. Come on, do it. Okay, there's a delay, but not a big one. Oh. Okay. Time to die to Mr. Skeletroman. Oopsie, I have 11 gold coins with me. Oh well. I'll be waiting. Goblin Scout nearby. Oh, there you are. How nice. Right in my path. Yippee! Demise. Almost 6 p.m. Does that mean it's night? Does that mean I can summon your master and die? Now it's 6. And it's not time. Okay, so I'll wait till 7. Ooh. Yeah, come back at night. So it does not count as night yet. So does it count as night at 7 or at 8? Ooh, I'm so close to done with the 3D model stuff I'm working on. Unless I look at the scene tomorrow and feel like I need one more. It is night, technically, looking like night at least, though. Whatever, guess I'll wait till 8. Zombies coming out would be a good indicator of whether it's night or not. But yeah, right, the models. So the thing I'm working on... Huh. Falling star in the background. Oh, does that mean it's night? Yeah, now it's night. 7:30, why? You are far too weak to defeat my curse. Come back when you aren't so worthless. Okay. Oh. I did not think I could actually summon him if you tell me that. So what is the requirement, I wonder? Like, yes, I don't doubt that I'm far too weak. But I do need to know what exactly is the requirement here. Could you at least tell me that much? Yep, I'm dead. Barely doing any damage whatsoever. I hope the peak still looks like peak when I wake up. But yeah, so the model, I'm working on the last thing and it's probably less than 2 hours of work, then it'll be done. So that's gonna be tomorrow morning. And I'm hoping I don't look at it and feel like it needs one more thing, because that, if it is the last thing, that means I'm done with that part of it. And I can move on. And start working on the animation part of it, which is probably also gonna take a really long while. But at least I'll be done with the model, which is a plus. Models. Because it's not just one thing, it's a bunch. It's a combination of things. I don't think I actually need to switch tools to break the pumpkins. Did I find anything cool down here? Well, there is a direction in which I sort of what's that? That requires some investigation. Oh, okay. So the reason I stopped wasn't because I couldn't go any further. Ooh, more silver. Funny. Someday, one of those boulders are just gonna absolutely destroy me. But apparently that day is not today, at least not the current Terraria day, which is over in just a few seconds. But it might be today, as in real life day. By the way, Master, have you pulled for Bernice yet? How's the luck going? That's not what I want to pull out. Why am I even mining the iron? My luck is not lucking. Ah, that's unfortunate. Gold. Oh, here comes a wormy worm. Come on, up. That worm must be really weak because my little finch just killed it. Like, I already knew it was kind of weak, but that weak? Come on, man. Little mouse. Little mouse. My mouse. Almost forgot about this. That's not how you... There we go. Oh, it's the mouse, duh. Those worms thinking they can do stuff. Is that a bat? Why does it always have to be the bats? It's kind of weird. Now that I think about it, the next Pokemon was announced quite a long while ago, and yet we still haven't gotten a single thing since the announcement. Figured there'd at least be something by now. I wish I didn't try to get Jane's W engine, but my simp instincts just took over. Yeah, that happens. Like, the thing is, sometimes the W engine, it's just like, you know, maybe I get it, maybe I get lucky, because the W engine is specifically made for the character and will make them stronger. So why not? But then, later on, you get to the point where there's no W engine and all your polychromes are just gone. Ooh, Demonite. Oopsie. I was just thinking maybe I shouldn't let it leak out on the track, and there it goes. This mouse can swim, or I guess it can't swim, but it is stuck in the water. I don't care for that, I just want a trailer, man. Yeah, that's a thing. Like... yeah, where is the trailer or something? Because we basically just have a teaser that says, hey, this is a thing that's gonna happen, we're working on it. Oh. Huh. Did not expect it to be that shallow. Or that deep there. Expected the hole to fill more. Man. I've been going back to a lot of the Honkai cutscenes and such lately. Crawdad. Not my dad, obviously. Is that Daybloom or what's that? Anyway, been watching a lot the Honkai cutscenes again lately and just getting back into some of the story stuff, looking at a bunch of it, and so not any of the new ones yet. I'll get around to the story again eventually. But yeah, just looking back on that stuff, and Honkai really is the peak of Hoyoverse storytelling, or MiHoYo's storytelling. Also the peak of the music when it really matters. Because every time the song is something that really matters, it slaps. I know they've spoiled us with a new game every year, but I hope this extra time they're taking results in the game running well, unlike the most recent title. That's the big thing. I really hope that the reason it's been so long since anything new is because they're actually going to try and put some quality into it for the first time since the 3DS or something. Though some would even argue the 3DS is where they fell off. Oh. Get me in there. Got some gold. Get. Is that all of the gold? I guess so. Yeah, it would definitely be nice if the extra time they're taking leads to some nice quality for the game. I think that's what everyone's hoping for at this point. Oh wait, I just realized the leaks in question was the big leak where the company got hacked or something and some stories started getting spread. I don't know if it's actually true and if it was actually the leak or if someone just made it up, but man, we're Typlosion fans. I actually know one. My cousin is a Typlosion fan. It's like, poor dude, now he's gonna see the copy pasta everywhere based on something that might not even be legit. And there, I skipped a step. What's the next game I'm gonna stream? Yeah, I don't think they'll forget it either. I've already seen a bunch of memes of it. Oh, you're not... Oops. I tried catching that thing. It was gonna kill me if I didn't have the Finch with me. I don't listen to KSI's music, so I have no idea what his new song's about. Can I listen to it? What type of music is it that he makes? Okay, but just know that if I do listen to it, I won't listen to it on stream. I'll, like, have it playing in my own things. Okay, potato. I am a ghost, if that's why you're asking. Because of the color or something. But welcome to the stream, both of you. Hey. It's a song everyone's making fun of. Okay. What did he say? Is it because of the recent snackables or whatever they call them? that everyone's making fun of it? Is it in relation to that, or is it just because the song itself's kind of goofy? You can always rely on me to be completely out of the loop. Die Trader, ooh, nice. People just think it sounds bad, I guess. But I think it's definitely driven by the recent stuff, because the actual song ain't even that bad. I see. Maybe I'll listen to it real quick. Let's just put down the torch. And... you know what, I'm gonna go in completely unbiased. Rather than listening to it, I'm gonna look at what the lyrics are. Then I can't judge it on sound if that's one of the things, because you did say they say it sounds bad. What, is it this Thick of It song? No, that's behind the scenes thing. Is it Low? Which one is the new one you're talking about? The one from 5 days ago? Oh wait. Wow, he uploads a lot of versions of his songs. Why? I have no idea. There are so many of the things there. Oh, speaking of things being somewhere, looks like there's something behind this wall. Ooh. Found some emeralds. If we were Minecraft, that would have been really nice. Here though, it's kind of nice. Means I can make a green lightsaber. Not that I really care much for making one of those. At least not a green one. I'll make a purple one. Purple ones are nice. I don't think you'd like it, but I really feel like if he released this like months earlier, it wouldn't be a meme at all. Oh, I see. Yeah. It just makes sense that it would be because of recent things that it's especially backlashy. Because you know how the internet gets. If they ate one thing, or if you do one thing that's really bad, they're gonna slap everything. I actually saw a Mr. Beast, I don't know if it was the Lunchables, Snackables, whatever they call them thing, but I actually saw one of the ads around here the other day, which was so weird. Because I never expected to actually see a Mr. Beast's face on an ad in person, somewhere in public. Like, it's not something that ever in any way crossed my mind, and then just suddenly I see his face there, and I'm like, wait. These things appear here? That's interesting. What the, did I just, is that a tree? I guess so, yeah. Like how people don't like Mr. Beast now, I guess, so I see a bunch of memes making fun of him now, yeah. To be completely honest, I never saw the appeal, and I think I might have said that in the past. So to me, all the new allegations are like, okay. If this bothers you, that's your thing. I've never really cared much for it. I don't know, his stuff just never really interested me. And personality behind it always just felt so ingenuine, which always bothers me. Like, there's a type of ingenuine I can still look at and enjoy and stuff. But when it's like he's constantly putting on a smile, but the smile just feels so weird and fake, and everything just feels so exaggerated, it's just, there always feels like there's something off, and I never liked that vibe. Also, the editing style that he has and has popularized is something that I just cannot vibe with. Overall, I think I just happen to be one of the kind of people who didn't quite resonate with it, so I'm not too bothered about all the new things because, like, whatever, I'd never really cared in the first place. I don't know what all the allegations currently are. I think it's a growing stack at this point. But it doesn't look like it's bringing him down from what I can tell. Though as always, I'm very behind on all the news, so there are a lot of things I probably don't know about. Oh, wrong thing. There are probably a lot of things I don't know about it. Ooh. What is... Ooh, money. Wish I could say that in real life. There we go. And no, the things with Mr. Beast not quite resonating with me has nothing to do with the fact that he has money. It's not that low. Whee. Silver. Just waiting for that worm to make his loops back around. There he is. I think he died. Oh wait, that was silt falling on me. Where'd the worm go? Why is the worm gone? Oh, that's death. What trap do they have waiting for me down there? It's gonna look like some nice chest or something, and then just suddenly you open it and all falls from the sky. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Oh, and there appears to be bombs beneath it as well. This is so mean. Like, come on, developers, that looks just mean. Poor whoever falls for it. I'm gonna be a victim of this one day. They really stacked this thing. Dart traps, explosives. Like, is all that really necessary? Like, come on. You don't have to kill him that bad. I really feel sorry for whoever opens one of these. I did actually once open a chest like this. Well, not like this specifically, because this one's really booby-trapped. But one was one with the explosives, where I managed to just jump over the explosives. Or not necessarily jump over it, but I got out of range. Before they blew up in my face. The one block just broke to let it through. Okay, worm, you can come back now. Hello? Okay then. I agree, I've watched this stuff, but it's definitely getting more and more hyper manufactured, and from the views and stuff I've seen, his interviews and stuff I've seen, his approach to YouTube is like him trying to desperately optimize every aspect of his content to a level that doesn't feel like he does it for any other reason besides just getting as much money as possible to fund his videos much more and more. Yeah, it could be something like that. I remember I saw a clip of Jacksepticeye once saying that he killed YouTube because with him it's just all about the views and making the content as view dragging as possible, all that sort of stuff. Which is like, yeah, that's kind of true. I do sometimes also get a little bit lost on getting the views and such, but it's just never as fun as when you just have fun. Don't worry about it. Like, I sometimes get lost in that because there are things I need to do, things I need to get done. Like, as I've mentioned before, I'm running on a bit of a timer, but I don't want to get too distracted by it and end up making just being a ghost making soulless content, ironically enough. Like, it has to be something I enjoy, but it also needs to be something people enjoy watching, which is really hard. Because I really don't know what to do to be more enjoyable to watch. Like, I know there's a lot I can do, I just don't know what. Finding the answer for what I need to improve is difficult. Guessing the arrows went somewhere in here? Was it Chester's? I don't know. Where'd the arrows go? I don't need any of those. Glow stick. I'm definitely taking this. What am I throwing away? Husk. Don't know what those are needed for. But you get them all the time, so what's it matter? Silver. What do I replace? Mouse. I can catch more of those. Oh, I'm drowning. Whoops. Hey, more pumpkins. I could have just thrown away my pumpkins then. I wasn't sure if they were gonna grow more or not. Magical pumpkin seed. Hmm. Imagine the gnomes did something special on Halloween. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Wait, that's not possible. There's no way I don't have demonite ore in any chest. Maybe I actually don't. Oh. Yeah, okay, I have that full. Okay, so there's the bar. That's platinum. Platinum the Trinity. Scary little thing, that one. I'm guessing you don't know who Platinum the Trinity is, do you? Where did I see the bars again? I wasn't looking. Here you are. Yeah, no idea. It's this character from Blaze Blue, which I also don't know if you know what that is, but basically it's a fighting game where things are overly convoluted at times and stuff. Typical things. Anyway, the main gist of it is that Platinum the Trinity is called Platinum the Trinity because it's 3 people. So it's a little girl's body, I think, at least dresses like one, and inside there's a little girl, a little boy, and a woman, as far as I know. And it's just one of those typical things where it's like anime. Not much more you can say about it. Okay, but I kind of want an armor, not axe and stuff. I still want to go get that seed. I almost forgot about that. I think I jumped over it. Yeah, there it is. Magical pumpkin seed, whatever that means. Oh, a pet squashling. Speaking of such things, where? Here. Okay, it's not equipable. It's been a long time since I've played Blaze Blue, and I never did finish the story of the last game. And by never did finish, I mean never even started. Like, I sort of already know how it ends, but it would still be interesting to go through that sometime. Actually see it for myself. Where be them platinum? Do I not have any platinum bars, or did I miss them? Let's look at here again. Not seeing it. Okay. Let's just see here. Ah, I can. Perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. That's not what I was trying to do. I don't want to do these explore commissions, but I should so future me isn't burdened with it. Yeah. I also don't really do the exploration commission stuff a lot because sometimes they're really long, you never really know what you're in for, so it could be like a really long puzzle thing or something, and I don't necessarily currently have the time to spend on that, so I'm gonna leave it for another day, thanks. Plus, I just enjoy the gameplay of the combat stuff more. Not saying I hate the TV gameplay, but yeah, I definitely prefer the combat gameplay. I heard they no longer have the TV gameplay in the main story, which I can't say I mind, because I did sort of feel like the main story would be nice if it went full cutscenes and stuff instead of TV mode, especially with the fact that TV mode just auto proceeds the dialogue. And sometimes you can't read it fast enough, it just scrolls over to the next one almost immediately, and you're just like, wait, I didn't read that. Guess that doesn't happen as much with the story, because I think with the story it's usually voiced at least, which helps. But when it's not, it's just, pff, I didn't read that, what am I supposed to do? Like, not only am I a slow reader, but even my brother said that it sometimes proceeds too fast, and he is a fast reader, so... I guess I fight the Eater of Worlds, I don't know. Ooh. That's actually not bad damage. Phew. I should have caught that one. I can't catch it. I don't have my net. Maybe I can catch it. It's stupid. Hiyo! There we go. Let's grab some dynamite. Or explosives or whatever. I do also have the demolitionist, right? No, I don't. Oh, wait. This guy's the demolitionist, right? This Bofton. Bofton. Yeah. Oh yeah. Good. Well, now that that's settled, let's go grab some bombs. Show them who's boss. That's not how explosives work. Bombs, the other kind. Down in this chest, I'm guessing. Yes. Do they work? I don't know, but we're about to find out. It's time to summon a meteor. I wish. I think you have to destroy 3 before meteors start falling. Or have to defeat the Eater of Worlds or something like that. Either way, I'm gonna do it and see what happens. How many deaths do I have so far? Oh, that's the wrong button. And then... Is that not how it works, or command's just disabled now? Ah, there we go. 10 times. I've died 10 times. Nice. Come on, little guys. You got this, and by this I mean death. Embrace it, for it is your future, it is your fortune, and that was not good. Your friend is playing Monster Hunter World. Good for him. By the way, Master, I don't know if it was misunderstood, but I expect it was. When I talked about, I think it was Monday night or Sunday night, when I talked about planning to cry, it had nothing to do with the state of the internet or anything. It was because I was planning to watch the Honkai cutscenes again and read Azure Waters again and that sort of stuff. What happens in Monster Hunter? They hunt monsters or what? Yes, that's exactly what Monster Hunter is. You take your weapon and you hunt monsters. They do not like me destroying their things. The moment I blow it up, thunder! Oopsie. Oh. Almost. I think either I actually have a strong enough hammer to take that down, or I could almost make one, but just cause I ain't gonna risk it. Ah, was worried about that. Okay, so here's the plan. Easy. Problem solved. Oh no, that's new problem. Okay, problem solved. A horrible chill goes down your spine. Oh no. Whatever the reason may be, never hurts to shed some tears, indeed. I was also, like, it was an extra thing, because I was also planning to maybe watch the music video for Flashback by Aki Akane again. Didn't actually get to that, but I was thinking of maybe doing that, and even Shelter while I'm at it, but I didn't get around to either of those. Ooh, yay, more ball. Away with you, buddy. I like these torches. Corruption biomes are the best of the corruption types. Like, there are probably people who prefer Crimson. Me personally, I don't. I prefer corruption. Not as a concept and as a thing in real life, because man, that really ruins a country when there's corruption everywhere. I just mean that as in the biome in Terraria. The arms dealer has arrived. Good for him. I will give him a pat on the back and a slap on the forehead. That guy's just waiting to be bombed. And he doesn't even know it. Sure, he just keeps hearing these weird sounds. Coming closer, not knowing what's about to meet his face. Oh look, a jellyfish. Like a lamb to the slaughter. He's stunned. Can't believe I would bomb his place. And now I've bombed him. Screams echo around you. Do they now? The answer is yes. Band of Star Power. With that and the regeneration thing, I think I can fuse them. And make something nice. Am I gonna need the umbrella? I hope not. Because, kinda need to have my hands free. And by hands, I mean slots. Whee! Whee! The best thing about round bombs is how they roll. What was that game where you have the square bombs and the round... Ah, Breath of the Wild. I liked using bombs in Breath of the Wild. Like, person whose Switch I played Breath of the Wild on, every time there would be something in either of our ways, I suggest bombs, and so many times that was the actual solution. Know nothing about this game. I thought it was Minecraft for people who couldn't get Minecraft, but this is very much not Minecraft. Yeah, like, a lot of people sort of get to it because of Minecraft, but then it's like, okay, this is actually very much its own thing, which is kind of cool. Besides, I do have Minecraft. Now I die. Oh no, I really do die now. Could you stop hitting me when I'm trying to get up? Please? Thank you. Oh wait, I think I need to go for the head first, because if I remember correctly, this guy splits off when you get one part of him loose, if you kill one of the faces or whatever you want to call it. Well, now I'm sandwiched in. What's going on? I'm dying, it's dying, I can't tell anymore. Help, mommy, help, I'm confused. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. The health, it's right there. Stop stun locking me. Just let me grab the health. Please. Thank you. Much appreciated. Now die. All of you. Come on. You're almost done. Just come this way. There you are. See, now that wasn't so bad. Worm fodder. Defeat the eater of worlds. A massive worm who yada yada yada. Stuff and things. Yippee! Victory is mine. Didn't even have to be tainted. Oh. Pretty fun, and much like Minecraft, it can be very addicting when you get into it. But unlike Minecraft, there's a lot more progression in it. Like, there really is a lot of progression to this game. There are a lot of bosses, different equipment. You really work your way up a long way. I guys think of it even more than I do at Minecraft. Nah, you'll be fine. Just gotta know what to do. And play okay. The playing okay part is harder, but not hard. It's just, you don't... If you have the right equipment, you'll be fine. So either have the right equipment or get good. Both options work. Also build boss arenas, that's a thing. So like you can set up a bunch of statues and campfires and honey and stuff, which will give you buffs. And then you can use those to fight bosses. Well, they give you buffs and healing and magic regen and all that stuff. Why is there a dude here? Hello? What's an Eternia crystal? What? Okay, dude, tell me, who or what are you? And what is this? Oh, you're that guy. Don't know what you do, but I know your face. Whoa, dude, you're gonna die. About the special defensive artifacts I've got for sale. But I got some defender metal. Okay. Ethereal mana, okay. Special energy dropped only by members of the Old One's army. Okay. Eternia crystal, okay. Placing the Eternia crystal stand to summon it. Etherea's portal. Ale. Flameburst rod. Go away, I'm talking to this man. Have some respect. Okay. Ballista rod. 30 summon damage. My Finch has like, what, 7? I don't know. Oh wow, it's exactly 7. I actually didn't expect that. Defender's Force can place, can be used to store your items. Stored items can only be accessed by you. Costs 50 defender medals. Oh, these things cost defender medals, I see. I have 10. Ah, the Tavern Key. Okay, so that's why you have Ale. So let's see, for summon damage, extremely weak knockback, use 5 mana, summons a sentry, an aura that repeatedly zaps enemies that go inside. Aura damage penetrates enemy defense, hits quickly at the expense of 50% tag damage, costs 10 Ethereal mana per use while defending. An Eternia crystal cannot be used without Ethereal mana until the Eternia crystal has been defended. So are all of the, yeah, all of them are bound to Ethereal mana, which, okay, fine. Okay. Anyway, time to go back home and celebrate and wait for the meteorite to fall. Then I can get some nice meteor armor. I can be a space ghost. Yippee! Lanterns, because we defeated a boss. I still don't know if anything special actually happens when you have these. Hey, I have the purple moon. How nice. Still don't know if anything actually happens when the lantern thing is going on, but it's pleasant at least. Beautiful night sky. So I have a lot of shadow scales and a bunch of demonite. So let's turn these to bars. Oh, pumpkin armor is a thing. It's very weak. I can make the shadow helmet, finally. Which one is stronger, the ancient one? Or the... Oh. So it's ancient when it's found. What's the difference? Is there a difference between the ancient and the made? Looks like the appearance is different, so that's something. Yay! The ultimate thing has happened. Meteorite has landed. I am happy. Able to mine Hellstone. Don't mind if I do. Oh, I don't have... what's one demonite? Quick stack. Quick stack. Quick stack it. Move. Thank you. Quick stack. Did I quick stack in this one the other time? Or no, it was that other one. Anyway, I did it. Yay. Moving on. Quick stack. Quick stack. Let's grab another one of these. Time for the next one. Where did the meteorite land, though? I mean, it doesn't really matter where, I'm gonna get it either way. Don't like that my pickaxe has a speed down, that's sad. But I do have nice pickaxe now. I didn't even use the musket. I'm no musketeer. Very new. Frankenstein's Bride and Leprechaun. I can dress like a leprechaun. Yeehaw! That's not how leprechauns sound. Oi! It's not you. Ah, it's you. Thank you kindly for giving me back what's rightfully mine. Not that you had a choice in the matter. Yeehaw, haw yee. Sandra Julian, I knew he was cultured, but I'm impressed. Then again, I think all the limited 5 stars have been waifu, so I'd respect him rocking any of them. Yeah, I remember seeing him do the playtest thingy when she released and saying that her playstyle's really great, which I absolutely agree with. Ah, that's what was in that hole. It was the chests. Yeah, her playstyle is pretty fun, especially for a gun character, since it's not just you stand there and shoot. But overall, yep, good pull. Currently, the only one of the limited banner 5 stars I don't have is Jane. I think. Is she? I don't know. I have Ellen. I have... Okay, well, Bernice is also now added to the list because she just released and I haven't done a single pull yet. But I have Ellen, I have Caesar, and I have Shuyuan. Ah, Qingyi, I also don't have her. Okay, so there are 2 so far that I have not obtained. Right, I wanted to find a meteorite. Let's go to the meteor site, wherever it may be. Out of my way, I got a meteor to find. And a city to burn. Anyway. Yeah, I mentioned seeing a Mr. Beast poster out in the wild. It was when I went bowling for the first time in real life. My friend invited me for his birthday to go out bowling with 2 of his friends, and I was like, I've never met these friends, but I've heard him talk about them, so sure, why not? You're free to invite them, it's your birthday after all. And they were actually pretty chill and nice, I liked them. I don't know how they felt about me, because I am a very reserved person, and I might seem like I don't like them or don't think good things. But I enjoyed the time together, it was fun. The bowling was nice. I was terrible at it, as I expected. Like, I thought the bowling is gonna work one of 2 ways. Either I'm gonna be terrible at it, as in really bad, or I'm gonna somehow quickly pick up on what the thing is you have to do to get it good. The most expected one was on obviously me doing bad, which I did. I'm not a very physically strong or capable person. Vampire, yeah. Well, hopefully they picked up on the it's still not diagnosed because I'm not gonna bother getting it diagnosed, so we don't know if I have it or not, but most likely do because I do show all the signs of having it. And B, I don't know. But when I told my friend about the fact that, like, I never mentioned it to him up until recently, because, like, you know, when it was during the Return to Rayman streams, I believe, that I first mentioned that my father had that talk with me. I haven't mentioned it to my friend until we were out that day for the bowling. And when I mentioned it to him on the car ride back home, he was there like, you know what, that actually makes a lot of sense. Which is like, yeah, fair enough. It was kind of a reaction of, well, obviously, never thought about it though. Because, let's be honest, based on a lot of things about me, it does seem pretty obvious once you think about it, that it's a highly likely thing. Either that or you could just assume I'm a psychopath, which I don't think would be entirely off. Though maybe it is just the probabilism making it seem like I might be one. Who knows? I don't know my brain. The meteor, I found you, my lovely. I don't have something that can stand on you. Oh no. Go on. Ah, I'm dead. I did not think. Why is my gravestone there? Bring it closer. I did not think I could fly there lying. It's your bro. Yeah. Honestly though, I sometimes feel like I do have some sort of quirk thing. But it's not necessarily some massive superpower or something. It's just based on how I don't function normally. Like the thing I believe I've often mentioned on stream, where I'd fight a boss in a game that's infamously hard and beat it first try, and then I'd get to some random common enemy and die to that like it was nothing. Like, it doesn't necessarily happen all the time either, but it has happened quite a few times at this point. Funniest, most interesting was still the time I beat Father Gascon, or however you pronounce it, and the Cleric Beast, one right after the other, no resting or anything in Bloodborne, and just like that first try, I didn't even know about, well, I knew about the music box, but I didn't know where to find it, so I didn't even use that. I just straight up played like a king. What do you call it when someone goes gamer? I forget. I was cracked, that's what they call it these days. That is what they call it these days, right? I'm a little lost. But it's fine. I put that in my tag so everyone can know that I'm lost. Not in the game, just as Master have said in the past. I'm always lost mentally. In the game, I know exactly where I am. Yeah, I think after that, in Bloodborne, after defeating those bosses, I went on for quite a while longer and then died to some hunters or something. Did I ever finish talking about the Monster Hunter thing? You asked what it's about. Yes, you literally just kill monsters, but the monsters are like wyverns and stuff, so like dragons, essentially. If you know the difference between a wyvern and a dragon, then you know what it actually is, but essentially, to the average person, yes, it's just dragons. And then there are some beast wyverns, as they were called. I don't know if they still call all of them wyverns, but back in the day, they were all just listed as wyverns, which doesn't make sense because some of them were literally monkeys that could not fly or anything. I'm talking about the Congalala. Well, you can capture them, but that doesn't really get you much. I mean, you do get resources for it, but they don't, like, get put in a cage or something. You just capture them, and then you don't see them again. So whatever happens to them after the capture, completely up to your imagination, unless the quest specifies what's gonna happen to them if you've captured them. But yeah, basically you kill a bunch of wyverns and stuff, and then make cool armor out of them, and weapons and stuff. And then you eventually hunt the big elder dragons. We're back. Now, this time, let's do what we were planning to do. Oh, I did have my umbrella, okay. That would have been nice to know then. Oh, okay, cool, I can kill them with one hit. Good. Very good. You. I like how it kind of sounds like fireworks when I do that. Definitely the worst part about getting the meteorite is the meteor heads that keep bothering you. I need a stronger summon that can get rid of them so that I can just mine to my heart's content. Or discontent if that's what I feel like. There is actually a Monster Hunter where you do aim them, so to speak. Like, you get them as pets and then it's kind of like Pokemon, but not exactly like Pokemon. You hatch them from eggs and stuff. And then you can ride them and do turn-based battles with them and stuff. It's basically the Monster Hunter equivalent of Pokemon. It's called Monster Hunter Stories. It also has a more cutesy art style. Oopsie, 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 oopsie. Get out of here. Oh, they drop meteorite too. That's neat. Anyway. I can just mine me. That's hilarious and useful. I can mine meteorite by replacing it with dirt. I don't think you can do that if you don't have a pickaxe that can actually break the meteorite, because that just wouldn't make sense. But it is pretty neat, regardless of what the requirements are. I guess I just hear monsters and automatically wanna compare it to Pokemon. They make you kill the creatures in Natlan, even the baby ones, for materials, so I guess I'm starting to get used to it. The thing with the creatures in Natlan is just so sad, because they really look so cute. Oh no, not again, I know, it's too slow. I invented gravity. Yes, I basically keep replacing it with dirt for some reason. So then I still collect it, but it gets replaced with dirt. Yeah, these monsters though aren't, unless it's stories, they aren't the cutesy kind. They're like the big dragons that could easily stomp ya and breathe fire and stuff. Mostly the hyper-realistic kind. Not hyper-realistic, I guess, but it has a somewhat more realistic-esque style to it. They actually put them as enemies in the Spiral Abyss? Okay, I saw a meme that made me think that was the case once, but I wasn't sure if they actually did it. That's kind of funny. And sad, of course, if you want to do Spiral Abyss, but kind of funny that they actually just decide, yeah, let's put these little guys in there. Why not? Look at him, he's so cute. Now slaughter him. Jump, oops. I'm not gonna say what I'm kind of happy with yet, because that's gonna ruin it, but I'll tell you later. It's pretty neat. Anyway, what was I thinking about? It was the cute things. Oh yeah, I think you also had to kill them for... Was it Kenich's materials? I still don't know how to say his name. But I think one of the characters that recently released, you had to kill them for their materials to ascend them or something. When Atlan came out, I for some reason thought you wouldn't be able to harm the creatures at all. I mean, they do sort of show you using them to traverse the environment and such. So it does sort of make sense that they're just random wildlife creatures that you'd hang out with or something. Random neutral little guys. But I can't say I'm too surprised that you can kill them either. Since you can literally kill any living thing in Genshin. Except the frigging... What do you call them? Ferrets? Gold ferrets? Weasel thieves? That stuff. You can't kill them, because why not? Is there anything else you can't kill? Well, NPCs, obviously. And technically all of the other human enemies you do defeat don't get killed. Because, you know, they respawn at some point and most of them like either throw a smoke bomb or sand or something and then escape. Escape. Escapades. I'm gonna take my umbrella and fall to the bottom. Down you go, down you go, down you go. My gold, thank you very much. Now let's collect my grave and my gold. Dodged ya. This way. Slowpoke. Did I only drop the one gravestone or did the other one actually drop? I swear I've seen their bodies go flying before. Like they couldn't escape in time. Oh yeah, I think that does sometimes happen where they're in the air and they just disappear or something. I have also had them glitch and then just disappear. Something else they do. Or something else I was thinking about in regards to enemies. Oh yeah, the Fatui, I guess, just have some weird abyss warping or something. Because I don't know if they actually just straight up die. Maybe they do actually, which would be interesting. All things considered. There's a chest there and I can't get it because I don't have bombs. Yeah. Sad. Don't have bombs, don't have a pickaxe that can do this. Oh wait, never mind. We're good. Yeah, the Fatui have like a warp thing back or something. Some sort of abyss warp or whatever, I guess, because they just get back. Like they are respawned at some point and they don't look like they die, I think, since they just turn into blue dust like your character does before reviving at a statue. So I guess that means that they live. Now then, what's in you? Really? Nothing worth anything? Anyway, go die. Thank you very much. Now then, let us continue our dirt mining. Really is so funny that I can do this. Maybe if I want a dirt mine, I should at least put my dirt next to a weapon. Traveler must really hate Fatui to kill so many of them. But their fault for guarding chests, I guess. Yeah. I like how it's canon that the Traveler just really finds a random treasure chest and decides, I'm gonna open this. I love that it's actually canon. Like, it's mentioned in Zhongli's character story. I think the first one, maybe the second, but I think the first. Where he goes, if the traveler has a very special skill. If he finds a treasure chest, he will absolutely find a way to open it. Something along those lines, which was just funny to me because it's like, okay, so it's canon that we're just going around and opening random chests we find everywhere. That's kind of funny. I haven't come to realize or learn or whatever. Why are you dressed like that? What are you dressed like? It's too dark, I can't see. Show me your costume up close, please. You're not gonna. My Finch is too good for you. Anyway, yeah, another, like with Genshin, everything you do is kind of canon, I've come to notice. Is that just a bad costume? I'll never see. Yeah, because even the teleporting thing, they have the whole explanation of you doing it with the ley lines and whatnot. Oh, it's an owl costume. I guess maybe there's a chance their sibling, like... Oh, is tucked in one of them, okay. Couldn't figure out what you were trying to say. Imagine though, like one day, you just find your sibling trapped in some sort of chest or mimic or something. You're not a superhero, you're a zombie. Is he a superhero who didn't hero well and died and became a zombie? That's sad, poor dude. Anyway, it would have been kind of funny if you just find your sibling dangling out of a chest, free rent style or something. But that's definitely not the story they're going for. I really wonder how the story's gonna end and if... That's a lot of fairies. I'd capture you, but, you know, I don't have my net out. Want to capture them and stuff them in a bottle. Welcome to Legend of Zelda, kiddos. That was stupid of me. What even happens if I chase them successfully? Probably nothing. They just escaped because of that. Nope, they didn't. Okay. Guess I'll keep chasing them then. Even though I'm gonna go past where I wanna be. Gotta see where they go and what happens. This interests me. Traveler is a weird character. I'm more of a trailblazer enjoyer. Personally, I also prefer the trailblazer, but in terms of MiHoYo protagonists, Kiana will always be my favorite. Okay, I guess you just have to catch them before they reach the end or something, I don't know. Oh, it's just stars. Up, 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 yay! Why are there so many? Oh, right, a meteor, duh. I think that was the thing. If a meteor lands, then there are a lot of falling stars. I mean, it's not that difficult to catch them. I had many opportunities to do it. Unless they all fly away if you catch one. You have to catch them together. But if that's not the case, then I could have caught them. I just didn't have my net out, so didn't want to lose them either. What does this do in terms of harming them? Well, it does an instant kill them, which is at least minorly unfortunate. Well, that's not what I want to do. Also, I don't know who that protagonist is. Is that a Honkai person? Yes, it's the protagonist of Honkai. Back when the Hoyo games had a whole cast of characters it follows rather than switching the cast for every new chapter of the story. Constantly going to different places and planets, new characters, all that. With Honkai, it was just the characters you have, and sure, the cast grows. But Kiana, Mei, Bronya, all those, aside from certain ones, everyone pretty much stayed throughout the story and developed as characters. It's not like Genshin and Star Rail and stuff where you meet the characters, you do a little bit of something with them, and then, okay, bye. You're now inconsequential to the rest of the story again. Like how it kind of sounds like fireworks popping every time you kill one of these meteor heads. Why does meteor head sound like a band? That sounds nice. I wish Shampoo replaced Pom Pom. Poor Pom Pom, he's just a conductor. I am kind of sad that there was that story quest with, or character quest, whatever you call it, with Serval, where she has the whole thing about wanting to join the Astral Express, but it doesn't actually happen. Like, I didn't expect it to happen, but I thought if they actually go ahead and do this, that would be so cool. But they wouldn't, because it's just a random side character story, and having to change the entire flow of the main story just to compensate for that would either mean they have to make it a mandatory quest, or they have to go way out of their way with every single story to just make it still feel like she's there. So I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but it would have been awesome if it did. I'm glad we do at least get characters like, well, Timiko and March and Danang still go along with us all the way, more or less. Like, that at least adds to it. We do at least then get some characters who aren't just there once and then disappear forever. There's so many of you all of a sudden. Just let me mine, please. Let me mind my own business. Oh, my goodness, that was not a good idea. Astro Express crew is like your family. I hope none of them die. Why do you hate Pom Pom so much? Poor little guy. Yeah, I also hope none of them die, but for completely different reasons than you, possibly. The reason I hope none of them die is because there seems to be a specific target in that group. And I don't want that to happen again. It's happened too many times already. They can't keep doing it. It's just so mean. Also, how do you feel about the Genshin Imiko's design? I'm just wondering, because they aren't they tied to the ship in a way? Like, what if Pom Pom dies, then the whole express just blows up? That would be interesting, but I don't think that's how it works, though I do wonder what would happen since he's the conductor. Maybe that means he can't die unless the ship itself, the express itself, is out of commission. Or the express goes out of commission if he dies, and then he gets replaced when it gets fixed or something by a new perfectly identical or nearly identical entity, or just gets reborn. I don't know. Somebody at MiHoYo probably knows the logistics of it. Me personally, though, I obviously do not. I was asking how you feel about the Genshin Imiko. How do you feel about her design? I don't know if she still counts as Himiko or not, because I know Murata was probably supposed to be the XP, and I don't know if Mabuika is the XP or not. The Pyro Archon. I don't know if she's still Murata or some form of Murata or a reincarnation or what. But she definitely does have the yellow eyes and the red hair, long red hair. Overall, a lot of the look for it. And let's just check something real quick. Why am I on YouTube? Ghosty, why are you in YouTube? What are you doing in YouTube? Don't be weird. Anyway, I was gonna search something. Maybe I'm just... You might be. Let's see, maybe she isn't a Himiko XP. She doesn't share the voice actress. Usually they share voice actresses if it is. So maybe she's not. Definitely looks a lot like Himiko though. And there is the fact that unless it was the former Pyro Archon, there was a Murata. Has Himiko even ever said her last name in Star Rail? Saw a lot of people dunking on her design. And while I don't personally have any disliking towards it, I can say that it is kind of weird with the vibe of Genshin. Because yeah, she does look like a biker. They should do a Genshin and ZZZ collab and then have her join the Sons of Caledon. She'd fit right in. Or maybe she's the leader of a rival gang. Himiko needs her moment to shine and do something epic. A part of me hopes that she never does get that moment. Fit into the outer ring so well. Like seriously, if there is a CCC Genshin collab, she'd be the perfect pick. Aside from the fact that she's an Archon, if that's something that's gonna be a problem for them. Speaking of in-house collabs, so to speak, it is interesting that Sparkle is the character we're getting for the Honkai and Star Rail collab. Personally, I'd prefer many other characters. At first, I didn't exactly register it right when I read Sparkle. My brain was a bit funky at that moment, so I at first thought about Firefly and was like, okay, having Firefly could be cool. And then after a while, I was like, wait, they said Sparkle. I don't really care too much about Sparkle. Why Sparkle? But oh well. Still need to continue the Genshin story. Not Genshin. Well, that too. I haven't done the latest Dane quest yet, or started with the Natlin ones. But I meant Star Rail. I haven't done that story up to date at all, because I just recently started with, what's it called? The Dream. Penacony. Just recently started with that and was like, okay, well, I got the character I wanted, Fei Zhao, so I'm leaving. I'll continue with the story when Xingwei appears, because from what I've seen in the Honkai Cross Star Rail collab video, that does appear to be what would likely be the Xingwei variant for Star Rail, and if that's the case, yes, I will take it. If you show her already, that means she can't be too far off. Now we just wait for the drip marketing to happen, and then I'll start saving up all my stuff. Yeah, the Dreamscape. It was so funny to just fall in there and suddenly Yamcha'd. I did not expect that. Like the one moment I'm falling, flying-ish through the sky. Falling with style. I was falling with style. And the next, it's just like, oh, did she see something? What's about to happen? And then just, bump. Oh, I got Yamcha'd. I did not expect that at all. But it was so funny. Probably because it caught me off guard. Yeah, I've barely done anything in the Dreamscape. It was like, hey, March is calling you to go this place. And then I saw March and it was like, oh, okay, there you are. Well, I'm not gonna do that now, goodbye. So March is still waiting at the wherever she said she was gonna meet me, a theater or whatever, I don't know. Penacony is very peak. I wonder if they'll drop another dope music video. How they did the start of Penacony with the new planet. I don't know, maybe. Like, the only thing that doesn't have such a thing yet, I don't think it would be the same as Penacony's though, because Penacony's had a very specific vibe to it because of what Penacony is. But I think they will maybe at least give us another music video thingy, because they did one with Bellabog for the game's release. I think it was only Bellabog in that one. With the... what was the song? I actually thought about the song again earlier today. What was it? What was the last? I haven't even drank half of my water yet. That's weird. March will be waiting for a long time. Yes, indeed. Because we already have our drip marketing for the next update, and it did not include Xingwei. He's gonna have to wait a while longer. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be as spontaneous or whatever as the one for Penacony if we do get another one for the next planet. Because Penacony's, it was just about that whole vibe. Did include Monkey though. Monkey? What monkey? Penacony was special in that way, can't replace it, yeah. But you know, we might at least get some sort of music video thing like we did get for the game's launch with Bellabog. That Bellabog one. I can remember how the song goes, but I'm drawing a blank at the name. I don't know, man, it still confuses me, but the next patch will have these cartoon monkey things. Oh, okay. I haven't seen that yet. What I saw was Sunday and that other character getting their drip marketing. I think I've actually mined more than enough meteorite at this point. I haven't been paying attention at all. Let's just grab some of that money. Oh my goodness, really? All that time all those times I fell down, I forgot. I can like just hug the wall because I have those claw thingies that slow my fall. Dang. Definitely a filler patch, still looks like it'll be fun. But I don't get why we're back in Penacony. I mean, we literally just went back to the LeFou for a bit, so why not go back to Penacony? Unless you mean like it doesn't make sense story-wise, so to speak, because with Penacony they're like, hey, you can only get in if you have this and that and yada yada, you must be invited guest, do stuff. I have way too much meteorite. Oh well. Let's make ourselves some nice armor. I can be spaceman. Oh right, I'm not standing close enough to the anvil, that's why. Spaceman! Oh, this armor actually has higher defense. So Demonite is better than Meteorite. Noted. I don't care though. Oh, increased movement speed and acceleration. I kind of care about that. Well, I know why, because we got invited to something, but I miss my Bellabogians. Oh, yeah, right. We haven't seen them in a really long time. At least we saw your good friend Sampo Koski again in Penacony, as far as I'm aware. I think he's there. I haven't played Penacony, but I think he's there. Wait, he was in the trailer thingy, wasn't he? The big music video one with all of the snazzy dancing and stuff. I was so happy that they actually gave our Trailblazer the hat. Because I was so thinking, yeah, they're gonna show us this dance with hat and all, but we ain't getting no hat. And then we got a hat, and I was like, oh, yay. Now then, let's make ourselves some nice meteorite armor. I don't care if it's weaker than what I currently have. I want it. Maybe even just to wear as a vanity thing. What does the set bonus do again? Space gun costs 0 mana. Ah, okay. And how's it? Okay, it's nice magic damage. Sure, why not? extremely weak knockback, very fast speed. And then let's make ourselves a purple lightsaber. Where have I put my amethyst? I'm probably never gonna use the lightsaber, but I want it. What's the whole aura thing even about? Like, I see some videos where someone like trips or something and then it just has the -1000 aura thing on it. I'm just like, hey, I don't get it. Like, what's it even matter? Yeah. New Trailblazer forms are indeed hype. But I don't know how you get the new one. But I doubt it was as cool as it was with Bellabog. Because when you got the one in Bellabog, it was just so cool. Do I really not have any amethyst? I feel like I would have had amethyst. Could have sworn I got some. Guess not, unless I've just been overlooking it this whole time. Either way, the blue lightsaber, purple lightsaber will wait then. Let's just make some more of those. Hammer power and 100 axe power. It's a hamaxe, which is a hammer axe, not an axe made of ham. What, does this just not have a pickaxe or anything? Guess so. There's no space drill or pickaxe or whatever. Oh well. Ew. Aura is like a measurement of how cool you are. For example, Trailblazer with hat plus 9000 aura. Trailblazer digging through a garbage can without hat is minus 3000 aura. Nah, Trailblazer in a garbage can is peak aura. I figured that was what it was about, but I don't know, it just feels so weird and unnecessary at times with those videos I talked about. Bunny. Bye bye, bunny. You cannot escape. Unlimited power. I don't need to care about anything. I have a pew pew. Sampo has a PhD in garbage economics. Seems about right. Sampo Mr. Cold Feet Koski. I was kind of surprised with how quickly Starrail killed a playable character. Oh right, the other one who got drip marketed alongside Sunday was the one who looks suspiciously like certain someone. Oddly Ting-Yun shaped. Talking about benefactors and all that. We all know what's really going on there, but for the sake of spoilers and stuff, I ain't gonna say much. Well, there are a lot of points I'd give to Honkai Impact over the other Oyo games. I can't deny that the other Oyo games do have better graphics, better art, and most of the time better music. And gameplay also usually, because Honkai is very dated. But the story, not beaten. The cinematics, no. ZZ does pretty good with cinematics though, but still none of them are Honkai level yet. They should have had Vogue wearing it. I'm guessing that's the Ting Yun shaped one. I didn't really pay much attention to the name. What do I even do now? I defeated the guy and got the meteorite. Now what? Do I just fight Skeletron now? I haven't really grown much. Gotten stronger armor, gotten much at all. The Honkai cutscenes and story really are peak, especially from the Oyo. The problem is, I'd love to show you some of the cutscenes just so that you can see what it's like, but most of them are so spoiler heavy that it's like, I can't. Like, man, Everlasting Flames is peak, but if you haven't seen the majority of animated cutscenes before that, you shouldn't see it. I guess the safest one to watch might be the Bronya one. Well, there are two Bronya ones. There's the one that I think literally isn't even shown in the main story, but it exists. And then there's the Bronya one with Ershira of Reason. Awakening. I can't remember what the cutscene was called now for some reason. Yeah, that one I think... Sure, it's got spoiler to it, but... It's not super spoiler heavy. Like, it's kind of like, yeah, it's got some spoiler to it, but it's not really like, oh no, the story's been ruined spoilers. It's like, well, at some point in the story this happens, and there's a high likelihood you'll have seen it if you just look through the character menu, so like, pff, what can I say? I almost thought I was gonna fall to my doom again. Hey, I barely survived, but I did survive. Cyber Angel, that's the one with Bronya. Bronya? I don't know why I keep calling her Bronya all of a sudden. Who says her name like that for me to pick it up? Yeah, I experienced the peakness, I swear. Oh yeah, right, you don't have a device to do it on because for some reason they've decided they're never gonna release Honkai on consoles, and yeah. Don't know what phone you have, but it's gonna take up a bunch of storage space, so not the most ideal thing. The music is, for the most part, better in the other games, like CZZ and Star Rail and Genshin, but the music in Honkai, when it really matters, is also beyond almost all of those. so funny to me how, after all these years, Honkai still hasn't gotten a port to anything other than PC. Like, I get it does have some pretty outdated structure and all that, but with how much passion went into it and how much it was the CEO of MiHoYo's baby, you'd still think they at least decide, yeah, sure, let's port it. Oh, so your phone is old, like really old, and that's why. I see. So it's not even about the space, it's just age. Oh, meh. Don't need it. That slime is really wedged in there. Oh no, it can move, okay. Yippee, I made it up. That sounded squishy. Right, because this says squishy things you destroy. Bomb. Bombs. James bombs. What are you doing out here? Get out of here. Why am I holding a pickaxe? I didn't press the button to do that. Don't put a pickaxe in my hand if I didn't put it there myself. Yeehaw. Well, that's interesting. Ah, and the sudden fear appears. Fear that I might accidentally end up close enough to Skeleton's dungeon to just be instant killed by the guard. Him and his silly little guard dog. May they both rot in hell, or the underworld, or whatever. Whee! Speaking of, is Skeletron maybe spawned from the hells of this place, the underworld? Or is he just some weird curse bound to the thing, completely unrelated to any demons or anything? I don't know. I feel like I was looking for something. How do you know where you're going when you're just jumping up a tunnel of pure darkness? If you're asking about that last one, I knew it just goes straight up, and I could look on my map on the side there and see that I have gotten the entrance and just not gone all the way through, so I knew the way up was there, I just needed to go. If you mean all the other times, I take out a torch on occasion to sort of gauge it out, and then I'm like, okay, so there's a wall there, and there's a wall there, and then I just go back and forth, climbing those walls with a grappling hook that looks like a squirrel because it has a squirrel on the front. Phobia would love it, but he's not here. I'm gonna fight Skeletron again, and I'm gonna teleport away again because I still can't beat him. But I don't know what to do. Scratch that, I know what to do. Sora, I really sometimes just can't help myself. Like, my brain sees it and jumps for it. Here we go, this is what we want to do. No. Come back. Same thing with the whole I'm bored sort of thing. My brain just feels this inner urge to jump it forever and always. Okay, now let's go down. There we go. And use what we have gathered. Is Lightsbane better though? For the night. Average speed, average knockback. Very fast speed, average knockback. Demon bow, golden bow. So this can be stronger than my current bow if it gets... I mean, it has high speed and weak knockback, so I guess it is better than that bow, even if just by a little bit. That inner urge to make the joke designed by dads, yes. There's an inner father to me. Don't know why, but I just have that in me. Some people have whatever else in them. I have forever had just this inner desire to make dad jokes before I even knew they were called dad jokes, because I just decided to start making the jokes when people would go like, I'm bored or whatever. It's just like, no, you're not. I don't know, my brain was just wired this way. Is it a curse? You can say it is, I say no. Right, I do have pew pew. I can just pew pew. It is kind of funny how I'm just casually running around with a little bird nest on my head. This could be potentially seizure-inducing to people susceptible to flashing light stuff. In which case, I'll stop for a moment and tell you to look away as long as you can hear the zaps, if you are very sensitive to flashing lights. Because I'm gonna be shooting this a lot so that I can see. So I give you 2, 3, 2, 1. Now it ain't stopping. Wish I could run faster. I want to make it back to Skeletron before daybreak. Probably gonna just die again. Well, almost die and teleport. Or actually die, who knows. But I still want to see how I fare at this point. What exactly it means. What power it wants me to have. Because, like, I don't know if I can get much stronger than I currently am, aside from just getting a bunch of Demonite. It's not seizure safe yet. I'm about to shoot again. Imagine this is how soldiers got around the dark environment, shooting their guns to illuminate the path forward. If they had infinite ammo, definitely. I mean, how many games have you played where you can just shoot to your heart's content and then it's dark room, so you just shoot to know where you're going? Because I've played more than one in my lifetime, where I've shot all about the place to see where I'm going. It's already 10 PM. It's almost... whatever comes later. Why did I go back home? Demonite. Did I make a sword? I did not make a sword. Okay. Good. Okay, so time to die. For me, not Skeletron. Skeletron's gonna live happily, powerfully. I won't. But that's not my problem. That's not his problem, that's my problem. No, get your hands away from me. Let me through. Hello, Brian, how are you doing today? I'm okay, that's good. I think I've avoided playing games like that, but it's a fun concept. I'm about to die. I mean, we expected it, but like I was hoping I could just maybe somehow pull this off. Theoretically I could if some enemies could spawn over here and lend me a health. That'd be great. But it's not gonna happen. Come on, oh, okay. I thought I died when I stopped. I was like, come on, quickly, gotta heal, and then I just stopped. I thought I died, I didn't realize I hit a wall. Come on, so close. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Wait, really? You only dropped healing potions? That's sad. Anyway, let's just read what I missed. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I don't know if I said that. You're not gonna kill this fellow? Which fellow? The Skeletron I just did. What do you mean? Based on the name, this guy looks exactly how I expected. What, you mean Skeletron? Seems about right, yeah. Wait, is my thing still in auto pause? No, it's not. Okay. Well, now I can go in. Yippee! Let's consider that tonight's achievement. By the way, I hope you're not susceptible to seizures and stuff from flashing lights, Brian, because we've got a lot of flashing lights today because of this. Oh no. You're good. Okay. With a name like Skeletron, I would have expected a combination of Skeletor and Megatron. Honestly, that would be awesome. And I'm with you there. I want that now. I'd say I'd kill for that, but like, some people would take that too literally, and that's not good, so... Yeah, I won't kill for it, but I would like it. Well, I wouldn't like killing for it, I would like to see Skeletor Megatron. And honestly, with how this game is, they could have done that if they wanted to. Because they do reference things all the time. I think one of the costumes you can get in the goodie bags, I think, is literally a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle outfit. I think it was in the goodie bags. I remember it was somewhere. Speaking of Transformers, the most recent Transformers collaborative has been announced. A pair of Naruto Transformers. That's interesting. Huh. Saw something else kind of cool or interesting about Transformers recently, but I can't remember what. I remember seeing it and thinking I definitely need to tell you about it next time I see you. But I can't remember what. Oh well, it will forever be a mystery. Oh, this actually does more magic damage than this. But it has slow speed, and it's not infinite. What did I want to do next? I guess explore the dungeon. Alright, I don't have dashy boots. Ooh. The fact that I defeated Skeletron also means that the goblin guy is now a possibility to find, the Tinkerer. Which means I can get better accessories because I can start fusions. I just once again have to give the disclaimer, just because this is the last Terraria Tuesday, even though it's not on a Tuesday at all, that doesn't mean it's the last time I'm gonna play Terraria and play on this world. It just means I'm no longer gonna have it bound to a specific day, I'm just gonna do it at random as I feel like it, probably. Because having it bound to a specific day thing is kind of a pain. Oh well. I'll either remember eventually or not. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not the Minecraft because I watched you play that and know because of that. Ice cream, nice. Oh, new person. think I need to start stacking up houses again. Do they have pizza in this game? I believe they do. Glad to know I'm not the only one that, for whatever reason, thought about pizza right after picking up the ice cream. Like, I don't know what it was, but when I picked up that ice cream, I suddenly thought of pizza. And it's not even like pizza and ice cream is a common combination for me or anything. Don't know if I've ever had ice cream after pizza, but for some reason I just thought of pizza at that moment. Great minds. Yeah, must be it. Huh. Don't think I've ever had a dead-end dungeon this fast. But it's okay, because we got that. I swear, someday I'm gonna make a video that's sort of just like why you should play Honkai Impact. Where I'm not even gonna say anything, it's just gonna be like a bunch of clips of a bunch of the things where it's like, just look at this awesome stuff. Tell me you don't want to play this. And of course, if it's your swing there are also many very appealing looking characters. Mostly female, since the lore of the game built it so that female characters are the most compatible with doing anything in the world. And because the Chinese player base also didn't want male playables when asked. That was close. Proudly and happily. Health, that's all I needed. All I wanted. All I wanted was you. Aha. Too fast for you. I see through your tricks. Okay, oh no. That's not good. What's even worse is that skull there. For context on why that skull is such a bad thing to have. Oh no. Speaking of bad things, we're in a bad spot. Oh no. If that skull touches you, you can't attack or anything. A mimic? No, not a mimic. Anything but a mimic. Not right now, please. I can't fight you now. I don't have health. And I can't replenish health because I'm constantly being swarmed by these dudes. Okay, first, second. Oh, that's not a mimic. Okay. I was wondering, like, isn't a mimic a hard mode thing? Why am I getting a mimic? Stupid ghosty, that wasn't a mimic. It was a thing I could have petted. That's why they have love and deep space. Yeah, exactly. Love and deep space is there for them now. The ones who want them in. Though I do like it when we can have both. Like with ZZZ. Lighter, for example, yay, we get a cool dude who's a limited banner 5-star as far as I'm aware. Ain't enough of that in the gacha world. I have a chest, not just a key. Yay, I like this one. And a shadow key, nice. Watch this. Yeah. Beautiful. Well, that's not something I want to touch. Thank you very much. Ah, dodged it. Dear Skull, please stay away. I said stay away. One very simple order. The mechanic! No, don't kill the mechanic, you fools! I'm killing the mechanic. I killed the mechanic by letting them touch her so much. Dang it, now I need to find a new mechanic. Like a strong fellow. Hopefully he doesn't immediately get power grip by a beautiful woman. It's not even just about that, it's just... I like it when someone can be cool looking. The chest went away! There aren't enough cool characters these days. Ah, new mechanic. Nice. Now go, mechanic. I freed you. It's not good. Well, they're goners. There's a dungeon slime. Nobody, no, don't jump. Idiot. I'm an idiot. Why did I jump? Well, I'm dead. The reason I jumped was because I'm used to having stronger gear when I go in there. So normally I could still... Hot air balloon. I could still make it out alive if I fall into one of those holes. Unfortunately, I do not have that kind of gear. Oh well. Guns. And a nurse outfit for some reason. And you are my clothing maker. Hey, we can get the Luffy ad. And an outfit to cosplay as ourselves. Cool stuff is cool, yes, pretty much. Hello Axel, how are you doing today? What time is it? 10 p.m. I can still keep going. What was I thinking about? You're tired. Ah, okay. I'm dressing up as me for Halloween. That's either gonna be a really good costume or a really scary costume. I've never met you, so I can't say. What did I look at? Oh yeah, right, I was thinking about in regards to my phone. It's been on and not charging since before I started the stream, and it's at 80% now. Hasn't even been locked this entire time. So 86% after all that. Good by my standards, because the phone, I had previously, as I had mentioned, had absolutely horrible battery life. I'm a terrifying beast who terrorizes a local village. Stay in your swamp, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so we have a space for our mechanic. And then we need to get the goblin man. So let's go cave diving. Let's also just get my bird back. We got a cat suit. I can dress up as a cat for Halloween. Whoopee. What did I want? Right, I want to put my bird back. Put that thing back where it came from, and so help me. I think you get the Tinkerer in caves after you've defeated Skeletron, but I could be wrong. In the end, the scariest thing on Halloween was my own reflection. I'm gonna do my homework. Okay. Enjoy the homework, or good luck with the homework, I guess, because it's kind of hard to enjoy homework. So, good luck with the homework. Hope it's not the most annoying of homework. Math. Oh yeah, no, that's probably pain, I'm assuming. I don't know how you feel about math. But in the average case, yes, math is not happy time. Being able to do it and enjoying doing it are two separate things. Glad you're good at it. It's always good to be good at math. Unless you're one of those people who really don't use it at all. When did I tell you that I'm bad at math? Don't recall ever saying that. I might have on occasion said that I'm dumb, but that's an in the moment thing. I don't think I'd call myself bad at math. I won't say I'm great at it, like the top tier, do it quick, get it right, all that, but if I try to do math, I can do the math. Just not very focused. So I tend to get lost. I made it up. I thought you could create a false narrative. I apologize. I mean, I could, but there are some things I don't do it about. Me being bad at math is one of those things because, I don't know. Yes, I have something I want to hold on to. Let's be able to tell myself, hey, math is something you can do. Never focused in math class. On the one hand, that makes sense. On the other hand, I'm never focused in anything, so I don't know. Math was hard for me until college, where I suddenly was good at it. That's kind of cool. Math was super easy for me in middle school. I was pretty great at it. Then around came high school, where I did fine at first, but then for my first 2 semesters of the 8th grade, which is when I started high school, somehow my teacher managed to lose my test both semesters and I couldn't retake it. So then my marks ended up pretty low and I sort of just lost interest, so to speak. I guess I got completely out of it for math. Just didn't feel it anymore, and after that point I was no longer good at math class stuff. Just the bad associations, I guess. Or feeling like you're being absolutely thrown over by the world. It's not meant to be. And so after that point I was no longer good at doing math stuff in school. Well, I guess I wasn't bad at it, but like I wasn't getting high marks anymore. There was this one time where I was told that my dad said he'd buy me a computer if I did well in math, because I kind of needed it to do the IT stuff that I got class for. I didn't have a computer yet. He didn't want to buy me a computer, and then I can't take math because I'm not good enough at it or something, and then I have to give up IT so that I can switch to the easier math. So then he said he'll get me a computer for the IT if I did well in math, and I got 80%, was fine with that. Got the computer, and then I didn't do well at math for the next 3 semesters. This was in 10th grade. I definitely can when I really want to. I mean, I could learn all the characters of hiragana in a morning, more or less, and remember them quite well, so like, clearly I have the capacity to do such things. I just don't. That mouse is stuck and it's gonna drown. I have a test tomorrow after lunch. A math test? Good luck with that. You did say you're good at math though, so rather than saying good luck, I guess I'd rather say, don't worry, bud, you'll ace this one. Oh, a science test. Yeah, okay, never mind. I don't know how you are with science. It's just hard to care for boring, complicated stuff. Or stuff that you just aren't interested in. Kind of like how the history classes in school weren't very interesting. Like, history itself has a lot of interesting things. But I was not interested in most of the history stuff we learned in school. Not good at science. Okay. What level of science is it? Like, is it chemistry? Is it physics? Is it high school? Or like early high school, late high school? Mid-high school, whatever. They need to talk about the history of Honkai. So many students would get absolutely lost. It is pretty cool history and stuff, because they really have a long history written for that. But it's definitely not something anyone can just fall into. Yeah, the lore of Honkai is pretty vast. I could not find a goblin. Oh wait, I think the requirement is not randomly finding a goblin in the cave. Like, sure, I think that's part of it, but I think before that you need to have a goblin raid. I don't know if you use the tattered cloth to make the thing that causes that to happen or what, but let's see. Because I did get a bunch of tattered cloth as I went along, 6 of it. Okay, it's not a bunch, it's something though. Nope, so I guess I just have to wait for an army to spawn or something. Or maybe I have to kill a goblin scout after defeating Skeletron. So I guess let's move until we find a goblin scout. Get out of the way, non-scout. You mean nothing to me. We love the company. The company. Yippee. Silence. Your noises are very much displeasing to my ears. Hello Steel, how are you doing today? That's good. Glad you're doing well. Or alright at least. Got my grades up, that's pretty good. Yeah, oh, you mean the band grades? Because if that's the case, that's great. Okay, couldn't read that. Alright, I'm gonna go. It was nice catching a stream after so long. I had a lot of fun. I hope the rest of your Terraria Tuesday goes well. Thank you very much, Master. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day too. Yeah, got it up to 99. Wasn't it like 30 something? How'd you get it that high? Either way, nice. Hey, congrats on finishing the homework, Axel. Yeah, good job, Steel. So in other words, you got no problems and you can get that, I can't remember the word for it, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That's great. We have a bunch of smart people here today. Gotta go, I got a concert in a few days. Good day, go see. Oh, so I'm guessing you're gonna practice. Enjoy and good luck with the concert, Axel. I'll be wishing you the best of luck. I want to ask how a band is going, but considering the fact that you're leaving, I guess now's not the time. Wish you the best of luck. Enjoy, Axel. Bye. It was one assignment dragging me down. Don't get many assignments in band, and it was the ones... Ah, I didn't even realize Goblin Scout was there. How nice. Unsummative assignment. Okay. Now that's sorted. You don't have to worry about it anymore. That's very neato. Ooh, yes please. I now have Muramasa. Did I say all the characters of Hiragana earlier? Oops. That's not the right way to say that. I think you say all the Mora. Yippee! Good sword. What a fling. Yeah, got all A's and B's now. That's great. Good on you. So is the family proud of you for it, or are they very strict about that sort of stuff? Oh, you don't need to answer if that's too personal. I'll be honest, when I play modded, I usually have Fulbright. What's Fulbright? I haven't played modded, so I don't know what the things are. Is it a sword that replaces Muramasa, or something along those lines? Could you guys maybe do me a favor and not spawn? I appreciate that, thanks. Fulbright is Fulbright. Oh, basically you can adjust the light level. Okay, I see. Yeah, I generally don't do that with games when I can't turn up the brightness because I don't know, there's just something about the experience with some spots being darker and such that just feels right in a way. That's kind of a fun way of clearing it out. Oh. Come back here, buddy. I don't think I have a key. Never mind. Yep, I don't have a key. Give me a key, please. You did. You did. Thanks. You're awesome. No, come back, buddy. Why'd you have to go diving down like that? No, 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 not again. By the way, I've been watching One Piece. Right now I'm on JR. I haven't watched One Piece yet, Jaya. One Piece is so long, so it's very scary to try and get into that. And it's still ongoing, that's the other thing. It's very long and it's ongoing. So it's not very far in. Yeah, I've seen the first episode maybe. I think that's about it. I believe that it's not too bad when you get into it. In fact, as far as I'm aware, it's one of the best shonen series, but I'd still rather wait until it's closer to the end, so that I don't commit so much to watching a super long thing, only to getting to the point where it's like, well, now I'm kind of stuck. And the worst is when that happens at, like, the height of something. Like, I'm so glad I didn't watch Bleach seasonally. Like, sure, it's going on again now, but there was a time when it just ended and we didn't know if it was ever gonna go on. But I'm so glad I didn't watch it seasonally back then, because there was like a whole year's worth of gap between Ichigo's fight with Ulquiorra starting and it finally actually happening, because they just put in a lot of filler and then it would get back to that fight again. But then when it gets back to that fight, it cuts to everyone else's fights, and then it ends the arc by going back to that fight being about to start, and then it's another filler. By the way, you don't need doors for it to count as house. Platforms count as doors. Oh, okay. I had no idea what the requirements were when I jumped into this, and nobody was here to tell me what they were, so I just built and hoped for the best. By the way, what's the requirement for a Tinkerer to show up? Like, I know, yeah, I think you have to find him in a cave, which is one of the steps. Another step is you have to defeat Skeletron. And then I think you have to, like, defeat a goblin army or something, but I'm not sure how you get the goblin army there in the first place. You need to beat the goblin army, then find him in a cave. Okay, so you do need to find him in a cave, but you need to beat the goblin army first. I have no idea what the requirement for the goblin army is. Aside from the fact that you need to have Skeletron beaten. You spawn goblin army with goblin battle standard, which is made 10 tattered cloth. Okay, so I still need like 1 or 2. And 5 wood, okay. The wood I'm checked with. So now I just need to find the goblin scouts. I've played too much Terraria. Many people have. I used to play it a lot, but that was on the phone a lot of years ago. And I mainly played on one continuous save. Didn't make a bunch of them and go through it a bunch of times, so I didn't know the requirements for the early on things, because I think for the early things, I didn't really check the wiki yet. It was only later on that I started checking that. Yeah, that was like back in, what, 2014, 2015, something like that. Maybe 2016. I think it probably started in 2014, and I don't think it went on for much longer. I know it didn't last a year. So it was either 2014 or 2015. I played it for a bit and then, well, I say a bit, it was at least a few months, I believe. But yeah, then I stopped. Recipe browser mod has reduced my trips to the wiki. So there's a mod that gives that back? I want that. You know which mod I'll install when I get around to modding eventually if I decide I want to do it. That is, if the recipe browser works how I think it works. Because back with Terraria on mobile, there used to be the thing where if you get materials, you unlock recipes. So then regardless of whether you have the required items or not, if you've unlocked the recipe, you can now get the stuff. Wait, I did not say that right. Regardless of whether you have the right materials, if you got the recipe, you can look at what materials you need. There's a goblin scout. Hey, he gave me 2. Perfect. Oh, I had 7, not 8. Guess it wasn't perfect. Close enough, though. Oh, it's made out of loom. Okay. Did I gather a living loom? I'm not seeing a living loom. Ah, there's one. Oh, does the living loom not work for it? Is it only for making living stuff then? So I need to make a regular loom. Well, I'm at a loss for that one. Made at a sawmill, and a sawmill is made how? Because I also need one of those. Iron, maybe? Chains, so yeah, iron. Can gold be used to make chains? Conceptually, perhaps. Realistically, I am unsure. Is that not how you make chains? I thought you could make... Wait. I'm standing too far. There we go. That's a workbench, not... Sawmill, there's a sawmill. Oh yes, and it does require iron, okay. Chains are made with iron, yep. Now I have the sawmill. Just need to go back and find another goblin scout. And then the loom. Here we go. This is kind of like Minecraft in some ways, but Terraria very much also sets itself apart from Minecraft. But I definitely do see a lot of similarities because it is a sandbox survival game. And it was often not related, yeah, it was often associated with Minecraft. And I believe the game itself even has an also try Minecraft splash thingy, splash text. But yeah, Terraria is very much its own thing, but also, yeah, it's the survival sandbox game with blocks. Now then, time to go find that goblin scout. There's also a lot more progression to Terraria. As in actual progressing through weapons and bosses and such. Compared to just progressing in terms of getting neater materials for your house and builds and such. Yeah, I've been playing the Terraria One Piece mod. Gotta finish it soon, getting ready to beat the game on that mod. Oh, nice. Just like that, out of the way. Got to make some progress due to the hurricane. Ah. Hurricanes, yeah. So you live around that area. Glad you're safe. Two hurricanes within a month. Ow. That's pretty bad. Were they very devastating, or did they leave a noticeable effect, but it's not really all that bad? What? Ah, I did it. We're to other parts of the state, but luckily not my area. Ah, okay. Goblin Scout, show yourself. Gotta go now. Okay, enjoy, Steel. Good luck with all your things, and congratulations on the good grades. That's not it, that's not it. Dang it. Oh yeah, I don't have my Finch out. Oh, that's too far. So gotta be hanging out a bit more to the left of this corruption to get that last scout. This goblin army summon is probably gonna be completely wasted because I'm not gonna be able to make it. I don't remember if goblin scouts work in the sense that if you die, not scouts, the army works in the sense that if you die, they disappear or what, but if that is how it works, yay! Okay, now we go back home, summon them. And that's kind of fun to say, summon them. Summon them. Summon them. Hey, listen. I guess that's fitting for a green fairy. Or just a fairy, as a description. Now we die. From the west. Approach, dear goblins. Prepare to feast upon me. That's the plan. That is when they finally show up. Come on. Pew pew. Spaceman with a laser gun. Here they are, come. Goblin army is approaching from the west. Yay! Why are they coming from the east? Okay, no, never mind. First ones I saw did indeed come from the west. Ah, I'm safe. Just... Oh, okay, that's the problem. Okay, so the archers don't do a lot of damage, so I don't need to worry too much about them being the main problem here. 20%. Okay, I think I can do this as long as there's not a boss. There was one of the mages just spawning there and immediately dying. Just got hit by a stray laser, essentially. I mean, sure, it was aimed at another one, so I guess caught in the crossfire, but still, it's funny. Because that laser was not at all intended for him. %, 53%. Yeah, okay, this is not a problem. I got this. Easy peasy. What are you doing down there, Mr. Wizard Buddy? Mr. Sorcerer. 65%. The fact that they're called thieves worries me. Do they actually like steal your gold if you let them get near you? Or is it just if you die? I don't know, but I don't like. $87, $88. Almost there. $95, $96, $97, $98, $99. Okay, this way. 100, we're done. Nice. Okay. Time to put those doors back where they belong. Ooh, I got a bloody machete. And at some point I got a zombie arm. Lots of spiky balls. Ooh, a strong harpoon. Anyway. That takes care of that business. Work matters have been settled, sir. Shall we move on to the next step of the plan? There is no next step at the moment. Guess, like, sure, we'll get the Tinkerer eventually, but right now, I guess the next step of the plan is to call it for the day, I guess. As you wish, Ooh. Give me that back. Okay. Closing that door. Even the guide survived. Speaking of things surviving, something amazing happened today. In total, during this stream, we have only lost 1,069 frames, which means we didn't even lose a minute, did we? I think a minute is at 3,600. So, in other words, nice. Wait, let's think, 60 frames per second, 60 seconds, yeah. That would be 3,600, so yeah, we didn't even lose a minute, didn't even lose half a minute. So that's pretty neat, I like that. Wish it could be that way forever. So that was nice. Anyway, I think I'm calling it. Thank you all so much for watching. I enjoyed your company, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you rest peacefully tonight and enjoy the rest of your day, of course, if you are not yet close to bedtime. Good night, Brian. It's been so long since I've streamed, I'm forgetting how to say goodbye. Right, rest peacefully, wake up strong tomorrow, ready to face your day and all the things it will throw your way. We're halfway through the week, so just hang in there. If you've got a busy week, it's almost done, so no worries. Well, I guess there are worries, but your worries can calm a little because it's almost all done. Anyway, thank you, have a nice day, goodbye, take care of yourself, stay healthy, eat, hydrate, all that stuff, and goodbye.